Hi, my name is Edith Cuevas, and I'm an LPC working in Buda, Texas. My practice is called Emmaus Counseling, and I work primarily with children, adolescents, and individuals. Also, because I work with children and adolescents, I like to bring in the family, so I do some family therapy as well. But today I'd like to begin a series on the goals of misbehavior. So behavior has a purpose. We behave a certain way, hoping to get a certain outcome. So how do we know what's going on with our child, right? They're behaving a certain way. So the first thing that I would notice, that I would ask you is how are you feeling when you see this behavior? So if you're feeling annoyed, angry, irritated, you're worried, what's going on with my child, you're feeling guilty, what have I done? What am I doing wrong? Then your response to that behavior is that or the way that you're managing, or you notice that you're reminding them constantly to do this, or redirecting, you're coaxing, or you find yourself that you're ending up doing the work for them, then the child is most likely trying to get your attention. So the very first goal of misbehavior is attention seeking. And then what does the child do once you've been at them for a while? They stop the behavior temporarily, but then they go back to it in a few minutes, or they pick something else and you're feeling the same way, right? So you're back at it. Internally, the child is likely feeling, I only count when you notice me. I only count when you're doing things for me. Or I only count if I can keep you busy here with me. That's like the internal subconscious thing that is happening inside your child's life. And so then what can we do about that? One thing that I have found that is very helpful is spending quality time with your child. You decide how much time you're going to decide. It can be 15 minutes, it can be 30 minutes, it can be 5 minutes. But whatever time you choose, you let the child know that this is your time. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes with you doing whatever it is that you want. I'm going to set the timer, and we're going to do anything that you want for the next 10 minutes. And then I have to go back to my meeting or whatever it is. But then once that timer begins, the attention is completely devoted to the child. And you do whatever it is that the child really wants to do in that moment, and you are completely engaged. You're not thinking about anything else. You're completely present for the child in those moments. And the goal is really to try to do that daily until you notice a change in the behavior of the child. The other thing that you can do is to stop doing things for the child. So start establishing routines and practicing the thing that you want to be done. So whatever it is, so when you walk in the door, one thing that annoys you is that shoes are always left. They come in and they drop their backpacks and shoes, and everything is in disarray, right? So you would like for them to walk in the door, hang up their backpacks, and put their shoes in a little rack. So you practice that on a daily basis until it becomes a routine and they own the task. That is something that can be very helpful. And if you want to learn more, I'm going to link a blog to this video. Please check it out. Check out my YouTube channel for the rest of the goals of misbehavior. There are a total of 4. And thank you for watching.